Hi there, welcome to this video on how to attract your ideal clients using the law of attraction. My name is Vanessa Simpkins. I'm the author of From Bankrupt to Making $900 a Day Selling Mops, and I'm here to share with you one of my absolute favorite processes that I teach some of my high-end coaching clients who get amazing results. And so I'm excited for you because my intention for you watching this video is for you to learn how to really use the power of love to attract more of your ideal high-paying clients. So let's get started. You'll need a piece of paper and a pen. So this is a process that that you can find a little bit more about in my book, From Bankrupt to $900 a Day. And it's kind of been adapted throughout the years, so I'll share with you the most recent way that I use this technique. It's a process that I learned through Michael Lozier, who's also a law of attraction coach. And it's very simple. So what you want to do is grab a piece of paper, and I want you to write down at the top of the paper, my ideal clients, and then a line down the middle. Very simple. On the left-hand side of the page, on the left-hand column, I want you to write down what I don't want. Let me explain. Contrary to what most people tell you about using law of attraction, contrary to what most people say, you have to be positive and think positive. In this exercise, I want you to start with what you don't want. And the reason why we start with what we don't want in an ideal client is because energy gets stuck inside your body. So in order to create something new, you have to create the space for it. And so creating the space for it will happen when you get it out of your system. So this is a writing exercise. And on the left-hand side of the page, on that left-hand column, I want you to write down what I don't like, what I don't want. So what is it that you know for sure you don't want in your ideal clients? I'm talking about characteristics, ways of being. So for example, in my coaching practice, looking back on the past, I can tell you that I don't want to work with clients who don't appreciate me. I don't want to work with clients who don't have the money to hire me. I don't want to work with clients who, I have to convince. I don't want to have to work hard to find the clients. I don't want to work with clients who are not spiritual. I don't want to work with, who else don't you want to work with? What in your past experience do you know is not a right match for you? So I want you to start with that. So part of the law of attraction, and part of getting it to work for you, is to be very crystal clear about what it is you actually want. And since most people have a really hard time telling you what they actually want, we start with what you don't want. So pause the video and then just fill out that list on the left-hand side of your page on what you don't want. Pause the video right now and do it. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so by now you have your paper filled out, my ideal client on the top, what I don't want, and then a list of characteristics. And you can start, make your list at least 10 things. Some of you I know might have more than 10, and that's okay. But start with at least 10 characteristics, things that you don't want. Now on the right-hand side of the page over here, now we get to turn the negatives into positives, because it's so much easier to take what you don't want, what you know you don't want, and turn it into positive versus just coming up out of nowhere with it. On the right-hand side, you're going to write what I do want. What I do want. So it's very simple. You go through your list and you turn it into positive. So I don't want clients who can't afford me. So what do you want? I want clients who have an abundance of income to pay for my services. I want clients who love, adore, honor, cherish, and respect me. I want clients who are warm, open, and friendly. I want clients who say yes to my fees right away. Do you see where I'm getting at this? So pause the video again and take a minute or two to take and transfer your don't wants into what you do want. And try and think about, and add flavor to your words, because words carry power. Words actually give your brain images and messages, and from those images then comes the emotion. which is how you activate the law of attraction. So try and kind of, I call it like sexify your words, like make them sexy and juicy. And give yourself permission here. This process is really all about permission. I work with so many clients who think, well, I can't have that much, or I have to work with these clients because that's just the way it is. And, really give yourself permission to want what it is you want, because it exists. Everything exists. And contrary to what some people think about, you have to work really hard, you have to deserve it, you have to be worthy for it, none of that is true. You just have to decide it. Decide it and then define it. So our mind is a creative instrument, and by our decision and our definition, we create. So this is a beautiful tool to help you do that. So pause the video and switch that from what you don't want to what you do want, and then come back. Okay, welcome back. So by now you should have this side filled out with what you don't want, and then this side filled out with what you do want. Now that you've defined what it is you want, and you're crystal clear about who your ideal clients are, and you're crystal clear about what characteristics they have, now I want you to take the other side of the sheet and write down again on the top of the paper, my ideal clients. And then I want you to finish up the process. So this is a process that I teach at some of my workshops, and it works fantastic. And the reason why it works is because we infuse our intentions with the power of love. So there are two ways that we're going to work with this. In your ideal client profile, the sheet that you have a few, you have 10 or more characteristics. So what you want to do with those characteristics is you want to make sentences around those that are really juicy, that get you to feel excitement and love and energy. Because the law of attraction exists like the law of gravity. If you take a pen and you let it go, it falls. These are laws. So the law of attraction is one of the laws that govern our reality. And it states that whatever is like vibration attracts to it like vibration. So how do we use this to attract more of our ideal clients? Simple. I have some sentences here, and I'm going to read them to you. And what you want to do is there's two special words. There's two special words that you want to use to start these sentences. So one of the sentences begins like this. I love knowing, so I love knowing, ... I love knowing that my ideal high-end coaching clients, and this, by the way, is the original piece of paper. You can see it with all its little scribbles and everything on it. This is the original piece of paper that I used to start my coaching practice. I typed this up, and then I had it written out, and I suggest you write it out, and then I was adding notes to it, and I printed it again, and then add more notes to it. So this is the original paper. And this is the same process I used to jumpstart my business. I went from $600 a month to $2,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month in coaching income by using this process. So I love knowing that my ideal high-end coaching clients are easily inspired by me, ready to work with me, have the money to hire me, understand the value of my work, and give me their credit card information at the end of our very first call together. Now, some of you who are watching this might already be one of my clients, so you might know that this works, right? You might have had a conversation with me and have signed up right away at the very first call we've had together. Coincidence? I think not, right? Everything out there in the realm of possibility exists for you. You just have to decide, define it, and then infuse it with love. That's the magic ingredient. So I love knowing that my ideal high-end coaching client, and then you fill out that sentence with what you had in your right-hand column, right? Now the reason this works is because I love knowing that my ideal client, you want to make sure ideal client is always put inside those sentences. Each sentence has my ideal client. People ask me all the time about affirmations. Do they work? Vanessa, I've been using these affirmations, they're not working. Why not? Affirmations are like, for example, I'm a millionaire, I'm rich and famous, I'm married to the man of my dreams, or whatever your affirmation is. I'm driving a brand new Lexus, whatever it is. they don't work because your subconscious mind, if it's so outlandish, let's say you're in $30,000 in debt and you're declaring that you're a millionaire, your subconscious mind is like, yeah, that's bullshit, right? And then what happens is your vibration that you send out there in the world is like, I'm a liar, this isn't true, right? So what we're doing here is we're creating affirmations that are real. Because you're not lying, you're saying it's my ideal client. My ideal client has these qualities, has these personality traits. And so what you're doing is you're infusing the vibration of love and excitement around an ideal situation. So you're allowing yourself to include that in the vibration while it is still true. Cool. So there's a way to sidetrack your kind of subconscious mind, which is always trying to look out and protect you through fear and all those other things. So the first way to write these sentences down is to use the word, I love knowing that, ... my ideal client. I love knowing that my ideal clients are responsible action takers who love, adore, honor, cherish, respect, trust me, and listen to me. I love that my ideal clients, I love my ideal clients because we have a deep soul connection, and it's like talking to a long lost friend. All of my clients are my friends. I love my clients. They're a part of me. They've gone through things, or they're going through things that I've been through. So I resonate. There's a deep soul connection there. And I just decided that that's the way I wanted to work. These are the clients that I love working with. Now there's another sentence you can use. Remember I told you there's two parts. I love knowing that, ... And the other sentence is, it's so exciting. It's so exciting, right? Right? It gets you this like exciting energy, this, right? That's what you want to infuse into the universe on a regular basis. So here are some more sentences that I've written down. It's so exciting because my ideal clients immediately know that I'm the right coach for them, and they're eager to get started right away and gratefully pay me thousands of dollars to help support them in their love, expansion, and freedom. I'm so excited to work with my ideal clients who are natural-born teachers like me, who are entrepreneurs, creative people, holistic entrepreneurs, energy workers, artists, women between the ages of 30 to 60 years old, who are fired up and ready to take action and get great results from our work together. And they tell all their friends about me. So it's better if you keep these kind of sentences short. Maybe those ones are a little bit too long, but 2-3 sentences, perfect. It's so exciting to work with my ideal clients because they send me little updates in between our sessions to let me know their progress and breakthroughs and are following through on their commitments. I love it. I love getting little emails like this. I love knowing that my clients are getting results, so I put it in there. I love how quickly my ideal clients say yes to my fees on the phone and sell themselves on why it's a good idea to hire me right now. It's so exciting to hear them convince me why it's the perfect timing for them to get started working on themselves and hiring me to help them. I love working with my ideal clients because I love getting paid for what comes naturally easy for me. So I'm giving you guys some ideas here, right, to get the ball rolling. So what you want to do is take this right-hand side column with all of your positive affirmations. And you don't want to use things like, I want clients who don't undervalue my work, right? You want to make these positive statements. I love, clients that, understand the value of my work, gratefully pay me thousands of dollars, are ready to work with me, tell their friends about me, refer me new business, always stated in the positive. And then you want to infuse them. You want to start off your sentences with very energy, excitement. So I love knowing that my ideal clients, blah, blah, blah. It's so exciting because my ideal clients, blah, blah, blah. Or it's so exciting to know that my ideal clients, blah, 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 blah. Right? So those two ways. Then what you want to do is at the beginning of this entire, and this is a little Michael Lozier recipe, and I'll tell you how I've kind of added a twist to it. In the beginning part, in the opening here, you want to have a sentence that says, I'm in the process, so write this down. I'm in the process of unfolding all that I need to do, know, or have to attract my ideal high-end coaching clients. or for you it might be to attract my ideal, whatever your clients are, my ideal business clients, my ideal therapy clients, my ideal art collectors, my ideal, whoever your clients are, just my ideal clients. I'm in the process of unfolding all that I need to do, know, or have to attract my ideal clients. Right? And then you have your sentences there. And ideally, it should fit on one sheet of paper. Okay? Don't make this huge, long thing, but, get the base of it. Then at the bottom, you want to write, I love, here's another little ending, I love that the law of attraction is in the process of unfolding and attracting everything I need to make this happen. I love that the law of attraction is in the process of unfolding and attracting everything I need to make this happen. So, now you have the recipe. We've decided and defined what it is and who you really love working with, what the characteristics are, gotten really clear about it, you've written it down. You've got the recipe, you've sexified your words, you made them really juicy and yummy, and you've added the emotion of love and excitement into these sentences. And then you have the opening and the closing statement. Now, here's how I use this exercise and added my own little twist to it to really activate it and bring those results to me fast. Now, you may or may not be aware of a website called heartmath.com. Heartmath.com is a wonderful website that teaches you all about, it's research about the energy of the heart. And what they found is that the heart has its own magnetic resonance that actually vibrates out there into the world. It's 10 times more powerful than the mind. The mind is creative, but the heart itself and the magnetic resonance is 10 times more powerful. So this is what I did. This little recipe I used every morning and every night. I would sit in front of the mirror in my bedroom, in my bed, my pajamas, at night, and I would read this into the mirror. But I would read it with my hands on my heart. Because when you put your hands on your heart, you activate the magnetic resonance of your heart. Just that activates it. And then I would read these sentences. And I know it might sound weird, and you might feel a bit weird doing this at first, but it's to get yourself in the vibration of having it, of being excited, of like, I love knowing that this and this and this. It's so exciting. And if you can practice training your vibration to get in the vibration of, I guarantee you will attract your ideal clients. This works. This little simple process works. It works for not only me, but all of my high-end coaching clients. And you can find out more of the testimonials and see some of the results on my website, takeyourpowerbacknow.com/testimonials. So I would recommend to start with this exercise. Do it in the morning, 10 minutes, hands on your heart, read it out, feel the emotion. Same thing at night, read it out, hands on your heart, feel the emotion. The emotion and the frequency that you put yourself in that emotion, meaning the more often you do this and allow yourself to feel love and excitement, the faster they will come to you. Because love is the energy that creates worlds. They talk about it in the Bible. Every kind of religion out there talks about it. And I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, but it's out there. It's very well known that love is the energy that creates world. And so this is how you can use that energy to attract more of your ideal paying clients. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I would love to hear about your results. Please send me an email. I love hearing feedback from my clients. And you can send an email to Vanessa at takeyourpowerbacknow.com. And do let me know how it works for you guys. I send you lots and lots of love. Mwah.